Hello, my name is Jamie Horton. I'd like to welcome you all out tonight. I got a question for you. How would you like to take more control over your life? There are many different things you can do, but one of the best things I think you can do is become a business owner. Now, business ownership has many benefits, but today I'm going to talk about three main ones. Now, they've conducted surveys, and they've found out that over 60% of people in America want to own their own business. Now, the sad thing is, not very many people do. But when they did survey them, they found out that the number one reason, the most popular reason, was freedom. Now, when I say freedom, there's many different connotations to that word. You got freedom like in America, you got freedom of slaves. But the freedom I'm talking about is you don't have a boss. And now, not having a boss is a great thing, because if you ever need to go on vacation, never want to go anywhere, you don't have to go ask anybody else. You just ask yourself. If you want a raise, all you have to do is go look in the mirror, ask the person in the mirror that's staring back at you, and you get a raise. Basically, you just have to be willing to work harder. Now, freedom is a great benefit, but there's also another benefit, money. Everybody loves to make more money. That's what people are pretty much doing when they're going to school, trying to get a good job to make more money. Well, we're not taught that, but going to own your own business is a much better way to make some more money because, like I said before, if you want to get a raise, all you got to do is ask yourself. Be willing to work harder, work smarter, and you're set. Now, you don't have to ask a boss, which is a great thing, because if you've ever, how many people have had to go ask a boss for a raise? It's not very fun. Yeah, it's not a very fun thing, so it's much better to be able to ask yourself for a raise. Now, the thing with the job is there's a ceiling. If you've ever got a job, try to work your way up the corporate ladder, you realize that you always hit a ceiling. It puts a crick in your neck, but you have a capped out earning potential. Now, whenever you're a business owner, you have unlimited earning potential. You can earn as much as you want as long as you're willing to work to get there. As long as you might have to increase your production, you might have to perform more services, but you're willing to do it yourself. And another startling statistic is that 80% of millionaires out there are business owners. The other 20% are either inherited it or were employees, which is very rare. You have a much better chance to become a millionaire as a business owner. Now, the third advantage is tax advantages. A lot of people don't know this, but employees only get two tax advantages. They get they can write their children off as independents or dependents, whatever you want to call them, and they can write off mortgage interest. Now, a business owner gets an additional 27 tax advantages, which is pretty good. Your odds of saving money is a lot better there. Now, one for instance, is you can hire your children, ages 7 to 18, and pay them up to $4,000 a year, which you can write off. You can also have your wife as your business partner and travel around the world and write it off too. Now, there's a thing called the tax game. Got a little illustration for you here. The way it works out is an employee, they're going to make the income, say $1,000. Business owner makes the same income, $1,000 right here. The difference is the way the steps work out. For an employee, the next step is you take 30% tax out on average. So you take $300 off that, you have $700 left. If that person wants to buy a computer, say for $700, they take $700 out of that $700, they're left with zero. Now, a business owner, they make the same income there. The next step is where it's different. The next step is they buy the computer for $700, which leaves them with $300, and then you take the tax off of that amount, which is 30% of the same 30% of the $300. That's only $90. So right then and there, the business owner has won the tax game. They have $210 more dollars, and that's 210% more if you want to look at it that way. Now, there are many benefits to business ownership, as I said. I just explained three of them tonight. But as you can see, there are a lot better odds of getting your dreams and pursuing your destiny whenever you're a business owner. And thank you all for coming out tonight.